Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Mad with Medicine. Today we will discuss 25 most important and frequently asked questions of microbiology. This is the part 1. So let's start. Question number 1. A 25-year-old male presents with vomiting 5 hours after consumption of bakery items and custard, which is the most common organism implicated in causing the food poisoning. Options are option A Staphylococcus aureus, option B Bacillus cereus, option C Clostridium botulinum, option D Clostridium perfringens. So the correct answer of this question is option number A Staphylococcus aureus. Why? I will tell you. If they mention Chinese fast food in the question, then the correct option will be Bacillus cereus. And if they mention bottled or home canned foods, then the option will be Clostridium botulinum. If they mention bottled items, and if they mention meat in the question, so here we can see they mention bakery item and custard, so the correct option is Staphylococcus aureus. One more thing, if incubation period is less than 6 hours, means it's the fastest food poisoning. Then it will either be the aureus or the cereus. So we can remember it by the fast and furious aureus. And if the incubation period is between 8 to 16 hours, for example in case of perfringens, Bacillus cereus, and if the incubation period is more than 16 hours, just like in all organisms, for example the Vibrio cholerae, the E. coli and Campylobacter, they are generally slow in onset. So let's move to the next question. Question number 2. A person present with complaint of dark urine, sample is shown below. The organism related with the condition is also associated with all other diseases except, means they are asking the exception. As we can see in the diagram, the color of the urine is coca colored, right? The coca colored, which is a feature of PSGN, which is a feature of PSGN. Now what is PSGN? It's an acute glomerulonephritis, or the full form of PSGN is post streptococcal glomerulonephritis. This PSGN belongs to group A streptococci. And the disease caused by this streptococci, group A streptococci, are the scarlet fever, rheumatic fever, pharyngitis, which is a history of rheumatic fever, botromycosis. As we can see, botromycosis is a mycetoma disease. Which type of disease? It's a mycetoma disease, which is caused by Staph aureus. So they are asking the exception. So exception is this. So the correct answer of this question is option number D, botryoomycosis. Let's move to the another question. Question number 3. A 15-year-old female presents with fever Oral exam shows a massive tonsillar swelling and dirty grey membrane. Gram stain showed gram positive bacilli. What is the best method for the isolation of this bacteria? Asking the best method for the isolation of this bacteria. Option number A, Loeffler serum slop. Option B, blood agar. Option C, potassium tellurite agar. Option D, cetrimide agar. And the correct option of this question is option number C, potassium tellurite agar. Agar forms black color colonies. Black color colonies. And if they ask the rapid method, then the correct option will be Loeffler's serum slop. But they are asking the best method. So the best method is potassium tellurite agar. Why? Because the growth of the bacteria on this agar is within the means 48 hours. In case of rapid method means in the Loeffler's serum slop, the colonies grow with the contamination. So there is a contamination in it. They grow faster. But the best is potassium tellurite agar. Question number 4. A businessman from Canada had stayed in India for 3 months to set up his business. During his stay, he had developed fever, chill, sweating. He visited a clinic. Doctor noticed hepatosplenomegaly. Blood samples were sent to lab for microscopic exam. Release of which form of the organism causes paroxysms of fever? Options are option A, merozoite, option B, sporozoite, option C, gametocyte, option D, trophozoite. So the correct answer of this question will be merozoites, means option A. Why? As we can see in options, they are talking about malaria. And we all know malaria have two hosts. One is definitive, in which parasite having this sexual cycle, take place, and in this intermediate stage asexual cycle take place. And who are they? They are the humans in which this cycle take place, and definitive is that the parasite. And we know the vector for this malaria is female Anopheles mosquito, right? And the infective stage in this case, in this definitive stage, is the gametocyte, and the infective stage in intermediate will be sporozoite. When a female Anopheles mosquito bite a man, so this is a blood vessel of that man, and they are the RBCs. The sporozoite form multiple merozoites, and when the RBC rupture, they release into the blood. These merozoites, small merozoites, released into the blood and causes fever, chill, sweating, which are mentioned in the question. They are asking us release of which form of the organism causes fever. So the fever is merozoites. So the correct option is option number A, merozoites. As we all know, malaria has 5 types. What are they? Malaria falciparum, malaria vivax, malaria ovale, and malaria malariae. And the falciparum is the severe one, and Vivax is the milder. Duration of cycle. Duration of cycle in RBC is of 2 days, just like in case of falciparum. They are having 2 days cycle. So the fever will arise on the third day. So the Persian fever, because the fever is arising on the third day, right? And if the cycle is of 3 days, the fever will arise on the fourth day. So let's move to the next question, question number 5. A farmer who works for a leather factory presented to dermatology clinic with lesions having black scar over forearm. On further inquiry, he informed he regularly handles cow skin. Correct statement related to organism is option A coagulase positive, option B McFadden's reaction positive, option C Nagler's reaction positive, option D Catalysm positive. They have mentioned cow skin, black scar. So they are talking about anthrax. As we all know, anthrax is the disease which is caused by the contamination of or touching the contaminated food items or the skin of the cows and animals. See the options. Option A coagulase positive. This is the confirmation test for Staph aureus. Staph aureus. McFadden's reaction positive. This is the confirmation test for capsule of anthrax, which is made up of D-glutamate, which is the amino acid. The capsule of anthrax made up of proteins. The polypeptide proteins is only present with the anthrax, so they are made up of D-glutamate, and all capsules are made up of LPS, lipopolysaccharide sugar, except for the anthrax one. B is the correct answer. Let's move to option C, Nagler reaction positive. This is the confirmation test for toxins of Clostridium perfringens. Option D, Catalysm positive. This is the test for Haemophilus influenza. Why option B is the correct answer? Because as we all know, all capsules are made up of lipopolysaccharide, right? But except for the anthrax one is made up of D-glutamate. Number 6. A 23-year-old female presents with fever and with the rash on legs shown in the image. Her BP is 80 by 50 mmHg. Physical exam showed Brudzinski sign positive. True about the organism causing this condition. So these are the options given, and they have given the diagram of rash on their legs. Diagnosis: the rash on their legs is low, as we can see, and physical exam showed Brudzinski sign positive. So they are talking about the meningitis. If rash is mentioned in the question, then it will be Neisseria meningitis. So in our question, rash is already mentioned. So it will be a Neisseria meningitis. And we know Neisseria is a gram negative, right? Diplococci means they are paired. So option C and option D will be incorrect because they are gram positive and our Neisseria is gram negative. So the battle is between the option A and B, gram positive Oxidase positive, okay. Kidney shaped diplococci, no, because the kidney shaped diplococci are no. Gonorrhea. Kidney shaped are gonorrhea. More thing, gonorrhea can only ferment glucose. Meningitis can ferment both glucose and maltose. We can remember it by the gonorrhea G, so they can ferment only glucose. Meningitis, they have M and G both, so they can ferment both glucose and maltose. So we can see in option number B, gram negative diplococci ferments glucose and maltose. So correct option is option number B. Move to the next question, question number 7. True about bacterial vaginosis is. So, the causative agent of bacterial vaginosis, as we know, is Gardnerella. And there is a criteria which is called Ansel's criteria, which is given on this bacterial vaginosis, is that pH should be alkaline. pH should be alkaline means more than 4.5, and we have the option which is less than 4.5, so it's incorrect. Blue cells seen? Yes, they are seen. Odorless discharge? No. Why? There is a test which is called WIP test, and by adding 10% KOH in this, it will give a fishy odor. Means they are not odorless. Bipolar staining seen? No, it's not seen. So the correct option of this question is option number B, clue cells seen. Now the question is arising, what are these clue cells? You can see in this diagram. Here they are the normal vaginal epithelial cells. This diagram we can see normal vaginal epithelial cells plus some dot like bacteria. They are the bacteria. Means normal epithelial cells along with bacteria, they form the clue cells. So these are the clue cells which can be seen in bacterial vaginosis. Question number 8. A patient develops UTI. Lab investigation showed positivity for H2S, indole, and urease. Die-ins phenomena is also shown by the organism. Identify the organism. There is an agar which is called McConkey agar. This is a culture media for bacteria. McConkey agar divide the organism into two types. One which are lactose fermenting and one which are lactose non-fermenting. Lactose non-fermenting again divided into two, those who are producing H2S gas and those who are not producing H2S gas. For example, the organisms which are producing H2S gas are Salmonella, Proteus. They are the motile and produce H2S, which imparts a black color precipitate. And one more thing we can see in the question, that is they showed the positivity test for urease, which means what? They are producing alkaline urine. And alkaline urine is a feature of Proteus. So the correct option of this question is option number A, Proteus. So that's all for today. I will complete the remaining questions in more videos. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys like this video.